Jesus, what are these? That must have been the most epic fucking animated slap I've ever seen. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Link Click episode 3, season 2. Yes, we are back. We are back. Previously on Link Clicker, season 2, episode 2, we got more information about how the camera guy, Mr. Shen Bean or whatever, how he got taken over and what happened, kinda, and we also got introduced to his pregnant wife, Pregante, who, well, let's just say that, you know, is never gonna see the husband again. Rest in peace. Moment of silence. Okay, moment over. I ended up talking about how I didn't want this lawyer, Chien or whatever. I'm kind of writing down names, kind of roughly what I hear them being called. At first, I thought, you know, maybe they were kind of going in a bad direction with making this lawyer guy the bad guy, the killer. But then, apparently, it turns out to be some sort of potentially. We're not sure yet. We're not entirely, completely 100% sure yet. But they took the picture that they stole from the wife of the camera guy, and then they gave it to this pink-haired girl. I think it's a girl. We don't really know yet. Again, pink hair, red eyes. They had a showdown in the hospital, and we were left off with, surprisingly, the killer, or who we assume is the killer, going to meet Lou for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess we will see. And Chung and Xiaoling, I think it was Xiaoling, right? I know they called her Xiao Xiao or whatever, Chao Chao. But I think it's like Xiaoling or something. Kind of forgot. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm bad with names, especially names like this. They got surrounded by a bunch of like bad-looking guys. So I guess we'll see what happens there. In any case, I think I'm just gonna jump right into it, and yeah.
Do what you want with the guy. But leave the girl. She's all mine now.
She's all mine now.
Talk to me. What's going on? Did you get the phone?
Look around, jackass. The ward is closed.
No, it can't be.
Who? Oh my god, it's the old guys.
The Triple Star Warriors?
Oh my god. You're telling me our backup is a bunch of old people who know martial arts? I'm not gonna lie, but like a bunch of old guys who know martial arts? I'm sorry, but like your martial arts isn't gonna do much against a bunch of like criminal thugs.
From what we saw of his wounds, they must be mixed up in something dangerous. Good thing Dad can pass for Lu Guang. It gave him a reason to shave and get a haircut. Doesn't he look good?
He most certainly does. I'm a little jealous now.
Hey, you. This place is a hospital, not a morgue. So go die somewhere else. You're hogging my seat. Do you understand words, you old fart? Get lost. Why are you even here? I thought geezers like you all had bedtimes. You're too old to live the nightlife. Hey, you didn't answer me.
All right, that's enough. Show some respect for your elders. Don't let him get to you, Dad.
Don't call me old. Or your dad.
Would you please cut it
Come on.
out? We're
Somebody help! Call a doctor! I was out having fun and now my stomach hurts real bad.
I'm not having fun and my stomach hurts. My tummy ache.
Holy hell, is that a snake?
Bruh. This guy is supernatural, bro.
That's odd. She's not answering her phone.
What? Do you think something happened to her?
She could be fine, but I'm getting a bad feeling. There might be trouble.
Should we go back to the ward and check on them?
It looks like it's too late for that.
You see those men walking towards the building behind us? They're practically reeking with murderous intent.
You're right. We have to hurry.
Hold on. I want to help them out as much as you do. But remember what Shaolin said. We can't let them see us.
Sorry we took so long. We had to pick up something on the way over.
I can't believe this is real. What do you say?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I actually agree with him. I mean, I get that they're trying to make these old people look like they're like super masters of martial arts and stuff like that, but come on, bro. They look like they're fucking... And that's the thing, right? They're actually probably not that old. Probably like the oldest one is maybe 70, but like the way they make them look is like the woman... The woman looks like she's like 70 years old, and the guy looks like he's also 70 years old, and then if the other guy is the father, then he must be like 90 years old, and it's like, bro, you're not gonna have any strength when you're that old.
Go on, do the thing. Say, storm of courage, sweeping away the fear with lightness.
You two in the back should leave. We've got this.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, you sound like
Are they just gonna let them leave?
So what? Is this supposed to be like a senior citizens club or something? Isn't it late for you? Why don't you go on home and get some rest?
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of like okay. I have to be fair. Obviously, from a realistic point of view, this is some bullshit, okay? I have to be fair. It's some bullshit. But it's obvious that they're kind of playing into the ridiculousness of it. It's like the fact that he just sent the guy flying like 20 meters, right? It's like come on, right? Like, that's a little much, I would say, but okay. They're obviously playing into the ridiculousness of it. That this guy is like some sort of fucking super mega martial arts master that has the strength of like 100 men or something. They're kind of having fun with it. And I don't think it's gonna last.
You can't
We're trying not to get people killed, remember?
What kind of freak are you?
You nearly took his head
No,
off.
you probably don't want to, but you're gonna need to hold back on them.
He's right, Dad.
They're nothing but three old loons wearing costumes.
What the fuck?
Cut the act. Tell us what happened at the hospital.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I've told you everything I can remember.
You haven't said anything. Now quit giving us the runaround. Tell me.
But it's true. All I remember was a flash of white light. Then I woke up and my whole body was screaming in pain.
I saw a light and then I was on the ground. I'm pretty sure I was dead for a little bit.
Yeah, I saw the light. It was something else, man. I felt light enough to float up into the sky.
And this happened because you were beaten half to death by a superhero? Come on.
Yeah. No, not just one guy. It was the Triple Star Warriors.
I'm telling you, it was like watching a pissed-off martial god just unload their wrath.
Security's much better. The police are patrolling all the time now. At least 3 officers are watching me at all times. They rotate sometimes. Just to
Is he not gonna tell him?
Now it's a lot harder for the killer to take over anyone who's on guard duty. I think Captain Shao wanted to make sure that if someone gets possessed, the others can stop him.
Wait, what if you end up getting possessed? Then it'll be all alone with the killer. You better handcuff yourself to the bed.
What happened? I was waiting for them to cut. Okay.
Is it me or did Lu Guang seem off?
Well, after everything he's been through,
Are they not gonna show?
if he acted normally.
I was so...
You're right.
That was what I was waiting
Lost
for.
on edge.
I wanted to see their kind of interaction.
No, Captain. You were keeping us safe the best you could. We're grateful for that.
Yeah, and thanks for keeping our powers a secret.
I'll ask for a demotion. I got my partner killed. That's on me.
But for right now, I have a murderer to catch.
Let us help. Officer Chen, Emma. and who knows
Honestly,
how many
I
others.
don't think
We can't let their death.
I don't think he actually has any choice here. Like, you can't fight something like this without an advantage.
Be in vain.
I've already
Besides,
said
they're already involved in the situation anyway, so
much
it's
to the higher ups. Not sure what they'll say.
Captain, this one's a talker, all right. Just nothing useful.
Did you push Officer Chen off the roof?
Who, me? You think I pushed that well-trained policeman? I'm flattered you think I could do anything to him.
We know you were on the roof.
Well, I was going up onto the roof to get some fresh air. Then I heard it. Sounded like a sissy was ugly crying about something. They kept saying, "I'm sorry," over and over. I rushed to see if I could help, but I got there right as they jumped down. I was so scared I ran inside. Such a tragedy. What could possess him to do that? Maybe he felt bad for taking something he shouldn't.
Enough! You take that back!
Calm down, detective. Stress kills, you know. I was just guessing. But that anger, it's almost like you've got something to hide.
Chen Bean was a good man. No one's gonna believe he was corrupt.
Really? He probably should have taken all those bribes then. Not the best career move. Check his kitchen if you don't believe me.
yeah. They probably planted it. That's interesting, actually. That's interesting. She might become a witness. Ooh, she might become a witness. She's in danger. Dude, ooh, son of a bitch. That's the thing, right? If I was the captain, I would immediately get a security detail on her. Immediately. Because this guy just said, oh, they're gonna find bribe money from their home, from their kitchen, right? I would immediately think, like, they must have planted the money there. Because I believe in my partner. He would have never been corrupt. In other words, they must have planted something. Well, maybe the wife knows something. So I would immediately get in touch with the wife, see what she knows. And she would tell me that, oh, the only people who recently came to visit was the fucking lawyer guy and this same guy that I'm talking to now. And then she could say, oh, he went to the kitchen to make tea. In other words, she's a fucking witness right now. She's in danger. All they need is the wife to give the testimony that that same guy that we just saw, this thug guy, was in their house and went to the kitchen. That's all they need. Honestly, that's really all they need to be like, oh, it was planted, probably.
Yes, I'm aware of that. His death is connected to Liu Min's suicide. Chun Bean's innocent. Once I prove it, you'll know why the money was there. Yes, I understand. It's not clear to me either. I'll update you if anything changes. I appreciate all your support with this. The higher-ups are holding off till the case is closed. They suspended the stabbing case.
Mr. Xiao, what's next? Is there a plan?
Huh. What a coincidence. My son's memorial is right next to your partner's. Are you here to mourn or finally give us some answers as to what happened? Our son died in your interrogation room, and you think that I'm going to buy some bull about him strangling himself? How stupid do you think I am? My son wasn't depressed or mentally ill in any way. Maybe you can tell me why he's dead.
Bruh, like, do interrogation rooms not have cameras? They should, right? I mean, do they not? I guess maybe some of them. I would say interrogation would definitely have cameras. I mean, again, I don't know, but I would imagine some of the, not interrogation rooms, but some of the other rooms might have, like, no surveillance, so that, like, you know, potential criminals can talk to their lawyers in you know, confidentiality and stuff. So it's like, that I can see, but like interrogation, he was in the interrogation room because they had the fucking, they had the whole big ass fucking window. I think it was an interrogation room. I would say there would be cameras in the interrogation room, right? They record the interrogation, obviously.
Please calm down. Again, I'm sorry, but he's gone. Blaming the police won't change that.
Mr. Chen, didn't you say we could sue?
Yes, say the word.
Really? When did you sell your soul, huh? I still remember the cop you used to be. So what happened?
Justice needs proof, not assumptions.
Don't do it! We're police officers, not vigilantes!
You don't have to help me. Just don't stop me from bringing that bastard to justice.
You hear that? If you can't find proof against my
This guy, in my opinion, as far as I know, all they need to do is talk to the wife. Because, like, that's one of the first things I would do. Especially if the partner, you know, the partner has died and he was found to have, like, bribe money in his kitchen. Obviously, you would talk to the wife. You would ask her stuff like, well, do you know where your husband was at the time of this thing and at the time of that thing? And, you know, what have you been doing during these times? And, like, has anything weird happened recently? You know, that kind of thing. And she would 100% say, oh, well, this lawyer guy that I know came to visit, and he had some thug-looking guy with him. You would make the connection very easily.
With every delay, you spit on my son's grave!
I saw him attack someone with a knife. I'll testify.
Oh, you will? That's nonsense if I've ever heard it.
Oh my god, shut the...
He was disabled. He could barely move or do anything. And you saw him attack someone? That's just insane. Mr. Chen, if they fake the evidence, could we get more money out of it?
Jesus Christ, the way they animate these people. I'm guessing they're doing it on purpose, obviously.
Enough for a young officer to start taking bribes.
Shut up! There's hardly room for baseless accusations!
But you can frame our child? I was only talking about what I'd heard.
What's more, it's not baseless. The secret is out. The cops found the money that he hid.
Not another word!
You can't stop me. I'll scream from the rooftops if I so choose. What? You want to fight? Fine. Go on and hit me, you prick!
Suck his finger.
Did your folks abandon you before they taught you respect?
Shinjin, let him go.
Not yet. Apologize.
Jesus, what are these? That must have been the most epic fucking animated slap I've ever seen.
Or what? The only attack I saw is on your face.
Way to go, landlady. Hell yeah.
You're a landlady?
I want that violent maniac arrested right now!
You good?
Shinjin, it's your call. I can handcuff her if you want. Let's meet up at the station. Get your statement.
For this scratch, no.
Come on, guys, go talk to the wife.
Time sure flies. I took that 2 years ago, and we still haven't had our ceremony.
Shouldn't Officer Chen's wife be here by now?
That's what I'm saying.
But I couldn't find her. Where is she? It's getting late.
I'm worried. What if something happened?
Like I said, she's a fucking witness.
Heard this before?
I swear to God, if she dies, I swear to God, if she gets taken over and then she like jumps off the fucking roof or something, and then it's also a suicide. Ah.
Look, she's here.
I'm really hoping. I mean, I would. It's sad, but I would. I'm really hoping that after this they talk to her and they find out because she's a fucking witness. She's in imminent danger, I would say. But yeah.
You inconsiderate bastard! You lying, selfish jerk! Damn you! How could you abandon me? And why did you have to break every promise that you ever made me? You said you would stay with me when we went shopping. Or sit through a movie together from beginning to end. so many nights alone. You told me you would come home soon, but you never did. Please don't force our daughter to grow up without ever having a chance to meet her father. It just isn't fair to her, you know that. It's too late for you to make up for the past. But there's one last promise that I need from you. You owe me. Promise that you'll pay me back in our next life. Okay?
It's done, my lady.
How was it? You alright?
There's been so much pain. They didn't deserve this.
Hey, stay right there.
What they doing? I mean, I figured that this picture would come into play somehow, but
What is this for?
I, Shambin, am proposing to the love of my life in this moment and everyone after. I'm sorry I can't always be there for the small things, that I'm always leaving you alone, whether it's when we're shopping or halfway through watching a movie. And thank you for forgiving me, even during the times that I don't deserve it. I swear, with all my heart, to love and protect you, not just for the rest of this life, but the next and the next. So will you marry me?
Well, duh. I already said yes, right? But one proposal doesn't guarantee I'll say yes in my next life. It's not that easy.
I'm still hoping that they talk to her. She's a witness, I'm just saying. Also, yes, please, show me. What happened? What? What did... Who? What does it say? What does that say? What? Like, dude, translation, please. Translation, please. What did that say? Shit. What? Fuck. I'm guessing she gave the picture for them to go back in time in? For some reason? But I'd like to know what was written on the back of this photo. Like, figure it out or something, you know? Like, what does this say? Shit. Son of a little bitch. Okay, so... I mean, this is going to be interesting, but I have to say, I have to keep saying this, but the wife is a witness. There's an obvious line of investigation open here, which is go talk to the wife. Wife can literally tell you that the two people who came to visit and the same guy who you have in custody was with the lawyer guy. Now, granted, that doesn't really prove anything, because, again, her witness testimony is just basically that those two came and were in her house, and one of them went into the kitchen, right? That's all. She doesn't actually have any proof that they planted something. But the fact is, right now, the lawyer guy, they have no reason to suspect the lawyer guy at all. Right? But if the wife were to say, well, this lawyer guy was with that thug guy that you have locked up, now all of a sudden there's a connection. And all of a sudden, you can start interrogating this guy, like asking how he knows this thug guy. Asking the wife, like, if anything weird happened recently, very basic question to ask. Someone who's involved in a case, right? Asking that of the wife, she would 100% be like, oh yeah, like, especially if you tell the wife that, oh, bribe money was found in the kitchen, right? Probably her first thought is, well, how did it get there? Assuming that my husband is innocent, how did the bribe money get there? Who has been in my kitchen recently? Only one person. The thug guy that was with the lawyer guy. And like, you know, in many different situations, a series of questions, you can arrive at the same answer of the wife will tell you that two men were in her house recently, and one of them was the lawyer and one of them was the thug. Who is the thug? Well, the guy that's in your fucking in your holding cell right now. The point is that the wife can easily make this connection, and what she does, this guy would be also under suspicion, and it would make sense for our heroes to talk to the wife, right? They would have less of a reason to talk to the wife if the bribe money wasn't planted. Because then they would know that, oh, the killer just probably took him over and, you know, killed him. Like, the, you know, quote-unquote suicide. They would know what happened. Oh, the killer took him over, jumped off the roof. And that's that, right? They would have no reason to even suspect that the wife would know something. But because the bribe money was in the house, all of a sudden, you have to ask the question, oh, well, if bribe money was found inside the house, then there must be some connection. Was the camera guy actually doing something shady? Well, let's go talk to the wife. Because obviously standard procedure, right? Standard protocol to talk to people that are close to them. Talk to their spouse. And once they talk to the wife and like ask, like, did you notice like anything strange happen? Or did you notice anything strange about your husband recently? Or, this money was found in your kitchen. Do you know anything about that? And she would be like, there is one guy that went into my kitchen that was this thug guy that our lawyer acquaintance had brought with him when they visited. And all of a sudden, bang, 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 we have the connection. And I'm really hoping that they're just kind of taking their time with this and that they will go talk to the wife, because it's a very obvious and straightforward path of investigation for the investigator or the captain and these two to go and talk to the wife, I feel like. And so if they don't do this, it's a little bit like, kind of a little bit bullshit, I feel like. And it's always very unfortunate whenever shows miss very basic logical trains of thought where, it just makes sense to go talk to the wife, right? If the husband, camera guy, is suspected of being corrupt and they found bribe money in the kitchen, it would make so much sense to just go and have a talk with the wife, right? It's just basic logic. Like, why wouldn't you talk to the wife, right? Now, maybe you wouldn't talk to her immediately, but quite soon after, I would say. Because, funerals, in my opinion, they should have had the talk with the wife before the funeral happened. Now, you might say, well, they did talk to the wife, right? They had the police go and talk to the wife. Somewhere here, right? You might say, well, they did talk to the wife. But did they though? What I see here is them notifying her of her husband's death. I don't actually, these are not the investigators. These are not the detectives on the case. These are just police officers going to tell her of the bad news. I would assume the investigator on the case, maybe the partner of the victim, go and talk to the wife and kind of not interrogate, but question the wife. That's why I say that they haven't really talked to the wife yet. She has had this police interaction, but I wouldn't say they've had actual police questioning of the wife yet. So I'm hoping they do that soon. As for this, I'm guessing the pink-haired girl wants them to go into this picture and investigate something. Don't know. Lou hasn't said anything, which is, again, a little bit, goddamn Lu Guang constantly keeping information from the team. Not a fan of that. And the thing is, even though I criticize Lou, the thing is, Lou is me. I am Lou. I would 100% be doing things exactly like he is. If I was in his position, I would 100% make the same choices. I would 100% also try to keep like, because, I mean, certain people are just like that, me included. I like to keep all the cards close to my chest, right? So it's like, I dictate who gets to know what at a certain time. Meanwhile, I'm a hypocrite and I want to know everything, right? I hate it when people keep information from me, but I don't mind keeping information from other people. I know, I'm a fucking hypocrite, but like, that's just how I am. It is what it is. I'm an asshole. Although, if Lou doesn't know this girl, if Lou doesn't know who this is, then I would say he should probably say so. Like, he should probably say to Chung and Xiaoling, I don't fucking know. I would say that he probably should say what happened. There's no reason to keep it hidden. If there was a reason to keep it hidden, then maybe I would understand, but like, I don't see a reason. I still, yeah, I just believe, I believe that the wife is a witness and in danger. She hot though. She hot though. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this show. This show is still just, man, I just love watching this show. The only downside is that every episode that I watch of Link Click, that's another episode I get closer to finishing the show, which means there's no more. And that's shit. And I hate that. Every episode that I watch, I know that I'm one episode closer to finishing the show and it's going to be over. And then I'm gonna be sad. In any case, I hope you enjoyed watching episode 3, season 2 of Link Click with me, and we'll be back next time with episode 4 soon. I'm sure. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe I should not. Maybe I should take more time in between each episode. Man, I wanna watch the show, but at the same time, I wanna not watch the show because I know that it's gonna be over and it's gonna be sad, and I'm gonna want more, and it's, man. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.